Hi all. Uh, in this video, this is a lecture series, and in this lecture series we are going to see about what is meant by functions in Python. This is video lecture series number one. The first thing is that when we need to know what is meant by function. Python function is a block of statements that returns a specific task. That is, there's a block of statement. Whenever I call the function, the block of statement will be get executed. We may be knowing the reasons. We may be knowing the reasons why we need a function. The idea of the function is to put some commonly or repeatedly code that makes a function, so that instead of writing same code again and again, we need to use the same code in a repeated number of other programs. That is what it is written is that the main objective of function is nothing but it used to reuse of the code, so that once we write, in case if the code want to reuse in the program, the once we write the program, or once we write the code in one program, we can able to get, or we can able to access in another program we can able to access another program, such that the code cannot be reused, that the code cannot be used, such as the code can be reused. The next thing is that the Python function consisting of, this is a syntax for a Python function. First you have defined, we have a function name, we have a parameters, statement, return expression. That is, def is nothing but your keyword of a function syntax. Then we have a function name, that's nothing but function name. Next you have parameters, that is the actual values to be passed inside a function, or the variable which holds the value for a function is called a parameters. Next we have statement, we have body of the statement. Next you have return statement. Return statement is nothing but it is able to return the function value, or it is able to return the expression. Next, this is what a simple Python program is. That is, we will be using the predefined word, that is nothing but def. That is, in this Python programming, we have a term called simple Python program name. That is, we are going to have a simple Python programming. In the simple Python programming, we are able to have a term called def fun. That is, fun is nothing but we already said that we already said that fun is nothing but a function name. D is a define, where in this there is no parameters, and in this function defined function, that is inside a function, we are going to use the call print welcome to Bharat. That is, we have a define a function name which is fun, and in this we doesn't pass any parameters. Instead, we are going to print that welcome to Bharat. Yes, this is nothing but you are going to have calling out a function. When we create a function, that is after creating function, the thing is that we need to call the function. That is nothing but whenever we call a function, the statements inside a function will be getting executed. Statement inside a function will be getting executed. That is, when we call the base we will be calling the function by its name. Here the function name is nothing but fun. That is, then we will be creating the function. After creating the function, we can call it by using the name functions followed by parenthesis containing parameters for particular function. That is, when we see this program, we have called simple Python function. In this def is number define in function in this def we have called print. In this print we have called welcome to Bharat. That is, next we will have a driver code. The driver code to call the function is nothing but we will be calling the function using the function name that is nothing but your fun. that is fun. Okay, in this program we have a function without any parameters. Next we'll have a function with parameters. As I already said that it is information that can be passed into functions called as arguments. Arguments are specified after a function. That is, in this name, in this the argument is nothing but after def, after a function inside a parenthesis, the argument is called as name. That is, we are going to pass a value to the variable called name. That is, you can ask as many as arguments inside a function. That is, in this program we have a defined function name. A defined function name we have print name. In the print name we have called a fun called as karu. That is KARU value has been passed to the name, that is variable name. From the variable name you are going to print the name, that's mean you are going to print the name called Karu. Hope this is this lecture video number 1. Hope next video will consisting of different types in a function. Thank you.